Have you ever drank wine out of a coffee mug? Not because you're hip, but because you ran out of clean wine glasses because you're in a downward spiral in your life, so you've just been letting those dirty dishes fall up in the sink? Have you ever sat down late at night thinking about your goals and your dreams with some sort of alcohol in one hand and said to yourself, I'm gonna chase it tomorrow? Oh. Have you ever felt that the world is moving forward and the people your age are achieving bigger and better things while you're still stuck in the same place for what felt like forever? I mean, have you seen those 20-something-year-olds who are starting million-dollar businesses?
With AI, but the only AI you know is ChatGPT?
Hi, I'm your guilty conscience, and I'm here to remind you that you're not alone in feeling this way, and that there are many, many like you who are suffering from the same emotional torments. But lucky for you, and unlucky for them, you have me. And whether you're watching this when you should actually be clocking in at work, or as you warm up that toilet seat, I'm here to teach you the first step that you need to take to unfuck your life. First, I want you to paint a picture of a vision that you have of yourself. Do you want to be sitting at the corner office? Do you want to be in the arms of a handsome boy or girl? Do you want to be sipping espresso in the streets of Rome or admiring that iconic sunset in Santorini? Do you want to level up your life? Then I want you to examine your living space. And I'm going to ask you this. Does this space create a positive environment for you to thrive? Does it inspire you? Does it align with the vision that you have of yourself? Or does it feel just more like a place for you to survive, to eat, watch Netflix, and sleep, and nothing else? And if the answer to these questions is a resounding no, then you came to the right place. Because the first step to getting your life back on track is by first creating an environment that signals to you that says, yes, sí, oui, that your life is organized, that everything is in control, that it is possible to achieve that vision that you have of yourself. And this is part of something called environmental signaling, where the cues in your environment trigger certain behaviors. For example, a clean kitchen might encourage you to cook more because it's like a blank canvas full of possibilities. On the other hand, a cluttered workspace might make you procrastinate more because it signals disorganization. And today, I just want to show you that just by creating a tidy environment will instantly boost that positive signaling for you, giving you the motivation to go for that bigger, better thing in life. Now, if you're already feeling overwhelmed upon hearing that while looking at the chaos in your place, like, why is there half a head of lettuce sitting on a couch? I'm exaggerating, but my point is, if you feel like cleaning your place is such a daunting task, don't worry. This is where I come in to help. And I will be sharing some specific cleaning techniques later in the video. But first, let me do some hypothesizing to understand why you might feel overwhelmed. Could it be that the task of cleaning your entire place feels insurmountable? Could it be that you're burdened with the need to achieve perfection? Might I also guess that you feel like cleaning your place requires a gazillion different types of sprays? If any of my hypotheses ring true, then let me offer you some motivations. If the task feels too daunting, break it down into chunks of work. So imagine this is your floor plan. All you need to do is to pick a space where you spend most of your time and where cleaning it will yield the maximum comfort. Then set a goal for yourself to clean just that room today and consider a win if you did. Then tomorrow I want you to pick another quadrant and do the same thing. And the same thing the day after. And over the 5 days of the week, if you just tackle one room every single day, then by the time the weekend rolls around, you will have a clean space. And then the rest is just daily maintenance, which will take you no more than 20 minutes. And that 20 minutes is actually the 20% that will give you 80% of the comfort, the Pareto principle. You don't need perfection, you just need 80% good. And in terms of cleaning supplies, first of all, you don't need 15 different sprays. There's no reason why you need one spray for the kitchen counter,
another spray for the bathroom vanity, another spray for the bathtub, and then another spray for the window.
No, all you need are 3 things. A bottle of all-purpose disinfectant, toilet bowl cleaner, and dish soap. That's it. And in terms of tools, all you need is a sponge, a toilet bowl brush, an empty spray bottle, paper towel, and microfiber cloths. And all of these can be fetched from the dollar store for under $20 in total. So a quick recap. Break your task into chunks. Be happy with 80% good and stick to a short list of supplies. Now I'm going to demonstrate the 4-step process to clean anything. And this is partly inspired by the YouTube channel Clean My Space. First, remove items from the surface. This will give you a chance to put away things and make the wiping process easier. Second, wipe off the dust with a paper towel or a dry microfiber cloth because there's nothing more annoying and gross than smudging wet dust and hair around. Third, spray or squirt your cleaning solutions. And this is where I'm actually going to introduce a homemade all-purpose spray. All you need to do is to fill up the spray bottle with water, pour in some dish soap, and gently shake it as if you're dangling some stuffed animal in front of a kid you just stole it from. By the way, did you know that you can drink water from a bottle faster if you just twist it this way? Pretty cool, huh? Anyways, tangent. And you can use this solution for virtually any surface. Counter spaces, tables, windows, mirrors. And final step, just scrub and wipe. Now I'm going to demonstrate how to clean your ceramic chair using this technique. First, you clear the surface, then you wipe off the dust, spray thoroughly with disinfectant, and apply toilet bowl cleaner. Then scrub and wipe everything down with paper towel. Done. Same thing with the vanity. Clear the counter, squirt some dish soap in, scrub, then wipe. And the same thing with the bathtub. Squirt, scrub, and wipe. It's as simple as that. Apply the same principle to other spaces in your house. Now all that's left to talk about is the floor, which is just a matter of vacuuming and mopping, so I'm not going to pontificate on this other than to say, if you can, get yourself a handheld vacuum. It's so much easier to maneuver. I used to have an upright vacuum that was so loud that I have to wear earplugs every time I use it. Now I have a Dyson V15 Detect, and I like it because it has a laser that lights up every dust particle when you vacuum, so it makes the cleaning experience very satisfying. Also, if you're someone like me who's really afraid of bugs, then you can use this to suck up any insects that may have stumbled upon your house inadvertently. When it comes to mopping the floor, I recommend that you get yourself a steam mop. Trust me, it's a game changer. Not only does it clean the floor, it disinfects and deodorizes it at the same time. Mine is a Bissell Spin Wave steam mop, and you can take off the pads and just throw them into the washer afterwards. Finally, remember the 20 minutes routine I was telling you about. These are the 4 things that you're going to do, okay? Make your bed, put stuff away after you're done using it, put away your dishes, and wipe down the counter after you use it. That's it. You do this every day, and by the time the weekend rolls around, 80% of your space is already clean, and all that is left is for you to spend an hour or 2 to clean the remaining 20%, following the 4-step process that I've outlined before. But let's not forget the initial premise of our conversation today. The entire goal of cleaning is to create an environment that signals to you that you have things under control, that you're not in a downward spiral, that you're in a safe and comfortable space, that you're capable of better things in life. So, once again, I would challenge you to look at your environment and ask yourself, does this environment align to the vision that I have of myself? And if it doesn't, you know what to do.